I'm looking for a big bad wolf. A big bad wolf. Your interview's ready?
Yeah, that's me.
His office is down on the right.
Oh, okay, good. Hey,
Hi, nice to meet you.
please sit down.
Nice to meet you. Good to meet you, Mr. Big Bad Wolf. I go by Benjamin Benny Wolfenstein. That's my real name. The whole Big Bad Wolf thing is just a stereotype. It's nothing really. I'd rather be preferred to be called by my name. Okay, Mr. I'm gonna just call you B Wolf. So it says here that your email is bbw4eva@gmail.com. Why is it that if I may ask, sparks my curiosity, but why did you choose that as your email, if I may ask? When I was, what was it, 25, when I was 25 years old, I had came up with my name and I put it in 3 letters. It was BBW for my full name, and then forever because I would never change my name. I thought I was young. I thought it was really cool, and but that was when I was living in the magical woods. The magical woods. I was living in the magical woods when I was like 24, 25ish, and I thought, hey, why not? I like it. And I haven't changed it since. I mean, it's worked for me, and yeah. Okay. Oh, by the way, I'm going to have to ask for the hat to come off. It's kind of like we're in a business area. It's kind of respectful if you didn't have a hat on in an office. Oh, sorry, my bad. I didn't think that was a rule. That's my mistake. Can I just put it on the desk? Or, yeah, I'll just put it here. Thank you. Let's see here. It says that you're a good planner and that you're good at executing plans. You want to explain? Is that true? Yeah. I am. When I was living in the magical woods, I remember there was this word got around of this little girl who had actually was going to see her grandmother, and when she went to go and see her grandma, she had this like bag, or like I'd say picnic basket of bread rolls. Well, I had heard about it, and I decided, you know what, let's be a nice guy, and I'm gonna help her get to her grandmother's house because that's where she was going. Well, I executed that plan. I planned it out. I'm a good executor. Reasoning behind that is when I didn't think it was going to work, but I planned it and I used my words right, and here we are. I got her to, well, at least I tried to get her to her grandmother's house. She followed me to a decent extent, and then she did what most little girls, 12-year-old little girls, would do. She ran off and picked some flowers, and I basically didn't know about it until I got to her grandmother's house. It also says you're a good actor, too. Is that true? Well, at a certain extent, yes, I am, actually. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I am pretty decent at acting myself, if I do say so. Well, it's kind of a dark story, but you see what had happened was when I got to the grandmother's house, I went inside because I didn't hear anything coming from the house. So I found the grandmother dead, right? When I walked in, and I didn't want to have this little girl see that her grandmother was dead, so I did what any other person would do. I hid her in the closet, took her clothes, and pretended to be her so I could act like her grandma so I didn't scar the little girl. I'm pretty sure that's what anybody else would have done. So basically, I acted as if I was the little girl's grandmother, and she believed me to a certain extent. Yeah, she believed me. And then after that, I never heard from her again, or the grandma, actually, for that matter. I never heard from them again. You got skill. I'm impressed. Oh, it also says that you show the ability to understand enemies as weakness. What's that mean? Please explain, because this is quite interesting, actually. Well, when I was 35, I moved to a new residential area. Well, it wasn't really residential. It was more rural, farming and stuff. There's pigs everywhere. There was people from places ranged far or near. Oh, there was these 3 little pigs who would always bully me. They would always pull my tail. Pull it really hard. That there's it's basically when you step on a nail, you can't get it. They were a pain and almost made me want to rip my hair out. But I figured out their weakness, and what I did was I threatened them, and I figured it out real quick. And I said I would be like, "Hey, if y'all don't let me in, if y'all don't stop," actually, I said, "If y'all don't stop messing with me, I'm gonna huff, and I'm gonna puff, and I'm gonna blow your house in." And to an extent, the two piggies didn't listen to me. So what did I do? Blew it in. But the third one, it didn't really work out so well. So you vandalized 3 little pigs' houses, basically. No. I didn't really vandalize anybody's house. I blew it down because that's what I thought I should have done, because I made fun of...
Stop right there.
It says you've been charged for several accounts of disturbing the peace. You ate a little girl and her grandmother. And you ate a poor boy's sheep. Your cousin was a fox, correct? Yeah. My cousin was a fox. I think he did work here. Did he not? Did he work here? That's what I thought. You see, your cousin worked here, and he was a good man. Till he ate our intern. You may have heard of him. His name was, so long ago. Gingy P. Sullivan. Other words known as the Gingerbread Man. You may have read about it in the papers. Stuff like that. Anyway, look. You seem like a really nice guy. And I would love to have you in our work and business. But, wait. Stop right there. Stop. Let me explain something. I am not what you think I am. And what it says on that paper right in front of you is not true. All those things are stereotypes. Stereotypes made up by people who are afraid of the big bad wolf, because people like that wolf that ate that little poor boy's sheep, which was not me. Let me tell you something. You think there's one universe, but in reality, there's 3. The government wants you to think that there's 1. There's the cartoon world, the fantasy world, and the folklore world. Folklore, folktale, stuff like that. Basically, the wolf in that story ate this poor kids. It's basically teaching them not to lie. I was not that wolf. That was a different wolf in another universe. And that coyote guy, he's putting a bad rep in us animals in these fairy tale universe. That Wile E. Coyote, all he does is buy stuff from ACME to try to kill that bird, that roadrunner. That's all he does. He tries to kill that bird, and he puts a bad reputation on us all. He's the reason why I've been so scared of him and that fox, or the fox, my cousin. I'm not in charge for that. He probably had some potion that gave him the munchies or something, and he ended up eating your intern. I didn't do that. Okay, that's not my responsibility. I'm a kind guy. I'm a straightforward, paws in the air and everything. I'm a nice guy. I'm sorry, but I would love to have you in this business, but we can't have you in working for our potion company if you can't follow the laws of our land. And I understand if Wile E. Coyote is a person who's putting a bad reputation on the basically the land of us, but as of right now, we can't hire you. I'm sorry, but with your reputation, I can't have somebody like that working on our force. Here, take your resume back. And I'll have my intern see you on the way out. Thanks for nothing, man. Hey. Maybe some other time.